Welcome, my friends, to the darkest corners. Today's tales are supernatural and cryptid. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to let the channel keep growing, and have a great week.
I never believed the stories, not the old Cherokee legends, not the whispers around fire pits, not the YouTube narrations about things that slip between shapes. I thought skinwalkers were just spooky folklore, something used to scare kids from wandering too far into the woods. That changed one October night in the Appalachian Mountains. The hike. I'd hiked plenty before, but this time felt different. The forest was too still, like the trees were holding their breath. My flashlight beam looked thinner than usual, swallowed by the dark. Halfway up the trail, I heard twigs snap behind me. I turned, shining my light into nothing but trees. The forest answered with silence. Except it wasn't silent. Anything truly quiet is comforting. This wasn't. It felt like silence that listened back. The first sign. Something cried out in the distance. An animal screamed so distorted it made the hair on my arms stand up. It was like a coyote having its voice pulled apart. Then it spoke. Hey! A mimic, but unnatural. Too long, too broken, as if something was trying to learn the sound. I froze. No one else was out there. I knew that. The thing in the trees. My flashlight caught movement, a tall, hunched silhouette clinging to the side of an oak. Limbs too long, joints bent wrong, head cocked unnaturally like a curious animal. Its eyes glowed, not reflecting light, but producing it, faint and amber like dying embers. Then it copied me, my voice. Don't be afraid. The words were mine, repeated from earlier that evening when I joked to myself on the trail. But hearing them again, stretched and glitching, turned my stomach cold. The chase. I stepped back. Wrong move. Leaves exploded as it launched from the tree, limbs cracking like broken branches trying to mend themselves mid-stride. I ran, barely breathing, flashlight bouncing wildly. Behind me, thump, scrape, thump. Not sprinting, bounding. It was toying with me. I could hear it call again, perfectly calm this time. Come back. Still my voice, still stolen. The clearing. I burst into a clearing where moonlight hit hard against the grass. Safe? No. Just visible. The forest line behind me shuddered as something stepped into view. It was no animal. Its skin hung too loosely, like it didn't belong in it. Its face looked almost human, except the features shifted subtly, like clay that refused to hold a shape. Its mouth stretched into something that suggested a grin. And then it began to change. Bones cracked, its spine arched, its limbs shortened, its face convulsed as new features pushed up beneath the skin. It was trying to become me. Escape. I did the only thing I could. I screamed, not out of fear, but instinct, a primal demand for help, hoping someone, anything was near. The creature recoiled, tilting its head. Then slowly, it retreated into the dark. Not chased off. Interested. Learning. Aftermath. By sunrise, I'd made it back to civilization. But something followed me down that mountain. I feel it when I'm alone, like eyes studying me, memorizing how I move, how I speak. Sometimes at night, I hear noises outside my window. A voice, my voice, calling me back to the woods. The Appalachians don't forget someone who sees what lives between their shadows, and neither does the thing that wears shapes. Never thought the Grand Canyon, one of the most photographed, explored, and cataloged places on Earth, could still hold something truly unknown. But that night, everything I believed about the world shifted. Arrival. I was there near sunset, watching the entire sky bleed orange, red, and violet over layers of stone carved older than human memory. Tourists thinned out as the temperature dropped, and soon there were only a handful of hikers scattered along the rim. I stayed for the stars. It was supposed to be a peaceful night under the Milky Way. I had no idea what waited between the constellations. The first light. The canyon floor was swallowed in darkness when I noticed it, one small, steady white orb drifting silently along the horizon. I assumed it was a plane, until it stopped. No sound, no blinking, no movement, just hovering. Then a second light slid out from behind the first, almost as if it emerged from it. My heart kicked. Planes don't split into two. The descent. The lights descended slowly, weaving around each other like they were communicating. Then they shot, straight down into the canyon in perfect unison, vanishing below the rim. Everyone nearby gasped. Phones came up. But no recording could capture what happened next. The humming. At first I thought it was the wind in the canyon. Low, constant. Then it changed pitch, higher, then lower, like a vibration under the skin. My vision flickered. For a moment the stars in the canyon edge blurred, almost as if reality itself had glitched. The humming crawled up my spine. Someone screamed behind me. The return. The lights burst back up. Only now there were three. They didn't move like anything mechanical. They curved, pulsed, almost breathed. One passed directly overhead, close enough that it dimmed the stars. No wings, no noise, just presence. The air pressure around me shifted, the way it does before lightning hits, or before something big dives beneath deep water. Then the lights froze directly above us. The beam, a pale blue column, shot down onto the canyon floor. No flare, no explosion, just illumination. I could see the rock faces light up as if the sun were rising from below. Shadows moved along the canyon walls. Something was down there, something tall, moving slowly along the rock shelf. And suddenly the hum stopped. Everything stopped. The beam snapped out like a light switch. The lights rewound, literally reversed their path, gliding backward through the sky, merging into one as if rewinding time. In a blink, they shot upward and vanished into the stars. Silence swallowed everything. Aftermath. Park rangers showed up within minutes, too quickly for coincidence. They told us we saw drones. Nobody believed it. One ranger wouldn't make eye contact with me. He just whispered, "You weren't supposed to see that." Then he walked off. To this day, I can't explain what I saw, but every time I look at the night sky, I remember how the universe looked back at me. The canyon is ancient, but whatever was inside that beam felt older than the rock beneath my feet.
Thank you for staying to the end. It helps the channel grow and helps the algorithm for YouTube. I appreciate you watching. Have a great week from the darkest corners. Thank you.